Hello again, this is magmawk, and welcome back to XCOM, Enemy Unknown, UFO Defense, whatever you want to call it. In our last expedition, or should I say, adventure, we found an alien. We found a UFO. We killed alien. But more importantly, we have new troops. And taking your suggestions, we shall rename them now. The most popular answer was to make them clones until they get their promotion. Therefore, we have Freshmeat 4. And more importantly, I seem to have lost my cursor. I'll just press enter after you put in their name. Ahuro Matsamara, your name is Freshmeat number 5. Why fresh meat? Because meat is delicious. That depends. Are you an alien? Do you think humans are delicious? Fresh meat, not freshmen. Well, they're technically freshmen too, but that's besides the point. Mr. Schultz. You look like you have some pretty good stats except for that stamina, but regardless, you are still fresh meat. And what do we do to fresh meat? We name them fresh meat. We send them out first. Mr. 8. We shall call you number 8. Mr. Johnson. Let's give you a little bit of variety and call you fresh meat. No. Anyway. And Siegfried. Dear Siegfried, I shall leave you as Siegfried, just because it sounds better. And Leon. Leon is a cool name, so you can keep it. And Freshmeat got promoted to a sergeant because he killed an alien. I guess that means he's not so Freshmeat. Perfect logic. Continuing on, we'll leave those guys in the base for right now, because we haven't manufactured anything useful yet. And I'm waiting for laser weapons to be researched. We got 20 scientists on that. Tempting to hire more, but no. Also, we should do some patrolling, yes indeed, because we had some activity in the Southeast Americas. At the end of each month, you will get money based on how well you're doing from these countries, yes indeed. Better or worse, changes their funding. So let's pass a little time here. And they're still rearming that first interceptor. Okay, if I haven't found anything there, I can either return to base, or I can select a new place to patrol. This is only until our radar system gets built. We have a small radar system. We need a large one. And he runs out of fuel real fast. Sigh, okay. And back to base it goes. And I set the timer for 5 minutes. Or seconds, shame on me. Set back to 5 minutes. And while you're refueling, Interceptor 1 might find something. And there's info if we need it there. But we haven't discovered very much about UFOs yet. So check back with our graphs. Yeah, there's a lot of UFO in South America. But is there hiding somewhere else? A little bit here, a little bit there. Where do we get this information? From yokels. Beware of yokels. They may not give you the right information. But until then, research and manufacturing is always important. They could be anywhere. They could be in your hair. Aliens could be in your toilet. And you don't want to know what they do to you when you're on the toilet. No siree. Let's put this. I passed a few days, and we got research. And now we can research a laser pistol. And also we can research what we found on the alien ship, including alloys, sectoid courses, and a few other things like a mind probe. Or a plasma pistol. Tempting. Now, plasma is still limited ammo, but it's a lot more powerful than your standard lasers. But for right now, I'm sticking with the laser weapons. Just because I'm limited ammo, and they're pretty accurate too. So, while we have good progress on that laser pistol, and as you see, various stats, yes indeed. And of course, laser rifle. Let's locate some of that research into my lovely laser rifles. What can I say? Favorite weapon? Favorite early weapon, I should say. And now we can make these laser pistols. Make use of some of those engineers that are sitting their butt off. Just make a couple of those. Keep yourselves entertained. Cost us 8,000 to make, but we can sell them for profit. I think you can make 12,000 off them. Whoa! I gotta turn that to 1 minute. There we go. Look, our general storage has been completed. Yes, indeed. Still waiting on that alien containment and that large radar system. No, it's too early to build missile defenses, because nothing's gonna attack us yet. But we'll have to keep that in mind, just in case something that might happen in the future. More importantly, I should equip my Sky Ranger with flares, so I can see during night missions. You always want to see during night missions. And just in case, get some more rifle clips, just in case something happens. Like a UFO mission. Someone said I should keep some of my heavy weapons just to show them off. Yeah, sure, why not? A little bit of each. It doesn't cost too much. But though heavy weapons are heavy, and considering you only get a few shots off them, they're really not worth it. And they're really not as powerful as some of the weapons you can get from plasma. Plasma is delicious. Don't ever drink plasma. Trust me. So, if you think you have an interceptor, shoot it out for a little while. Have it look for aliens. Have it look for your mall sneakers. Hope your results don't stink. I like to stick it at 5 minutes when I'm patrolling, and an hour if I'm doing time passing. But if I'm really lazy, I go for a day. But days are important. Nights are more important. Because I'd rather not do nights. Give it a few minutes to patrol, see if we find anything. That would be a resounding no. So, in the South Pole, you really won't find much. Usually you want to go for larger continents. But then, sometimes you get so many UFOs you can't shoot them all down. And if the game sees that you see one, and you can't shoot it down, you don't get much points off that. You lose points. I'm gonna lose points if I don't find a UFO soon. I could build new bases, But that would cost me a lot of money. Based on what continent I want to put it on. Wow, $1 million to put a base on Antarctica. Who knew? Speaking of the more you know, there's the rest of our weapons. And send some more patrols. And hope we can find something in the near future. Otherwise, this is going to be a totally failurific playthrough. And no, I'm not going to cheat. You veterans know what I mean. Besides reverting to saves, you can save in the middle of battle. That's just really cheating. Maybe they're in North America. Maybe they're in Mexico. Maybe not. It takes so long to refuel interceptors. That I never understood. It only takes me 2 minutes to refuel my car. I'm sure you guys can pour billions of gallons into a jet within an hour. Maybe. Maybe not. Also, you see Hawaii over there? Yes. Aliens can and will hang around Hawaii once in a while. Truth is stranger than fiction. Aliens are stranger than both of these. Hello, we just found our next UFO. And it's on the ground right now. So, let's have you patrol once it tries to get up. And I'll send my Sky Ranger to follow up. Whether or not it stays on the ground will be determined in our next video. One moment, please.